morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Michael Valestra. I'm the Director of Athletic Communications here at the college. Sorry for the slight delay. Before we begin, there's a few people I need to thank for helping get this press conference turned around so quickly. Some of them are in the room. Jennifer Robbins, Rob Fleibel, Mike Sport, Gina Nera, and Chris Good did a lot of quick turnaround here, so I wanted to recognize them. There's going to be a few speakers that come up before we introduce Coach today. The first speaker being Mr. Adam Rockman, the Vice President of Student Affairs. His department oversees athletics. He'll introduce Dr. James Muyskens, the President of Queens College. From there, Ms. Jude, the Assistant Vice President of Athletics, will come up and say a few words, and she'll introduce our brand new head men's basketball coach, Mr. Darryl Jacobs. So, at this point, without further ado, Mr. Adam Rockman.
First thing that I'd like to do is welcome you all here today and thank you for being here. I'd also like to give special thanks to the search committee and the athletics department senior staff for overseeing the search process. There were over 130 applicants, so the search committee had quite a job in whittling that down to a top few candidates and to the ultimate result of a new coach. It's a difficult job, and I think that something I'm here today and some will the mission of the Division of Student Affairs is to enhance the growth of each student beyond the classroom experience and support the academic mission of the college. In order to achieve this, the Division of Student Affairs, in order to achieve this, the division provides students with the tools to be able to be independent, ethical, educated, responsible, and energized citizens, focusing on serving a diverse global community. This is very similar to the NCAA Division II mission. The NCAA Division II provides an intersection where every gifted students can compete at a high level while maintaining much of the undergraduate collegiate experience. This balance where students are recognized for their academic success, athletics contributions, and campus and community involvement is at the heart of Division II athletics and as well as Queens College student-athlete experience. We pride ourselves on ensuring that Queens College students are fully engaged in the campus experience, and our new coach has a long track record of successfully balancing academics, community involvement, and athletics. We're excited to announce our new coach and look forward to victories both on and off the court. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce our president, James Muyskens.
Good morning. The last thing I could do this morning is give you a long speech because I'm the reason we've been waiting. And I apologize for that. As I was driving here at Cotton Traffic when the meeting, I thought, we have a rule about how long you can wait for faculty and students in class. I was trying to figure out what is it you have to wait for the president. And I figured I was right at that edge. So thank you very much for having the patience for waiting. You know, I knew before I met Coach Jacobs, I would like him because I looked at his resume. And he did something that he went somewhere that you probably don't know anything about or ever heard of. It's Muyskens College. Anybody know what state that's in? Iowa. Anybody know where Iowa is? Well, I was at a competing institution in that same conference. So I knew this man was someone I would like, and I certainly enjoyed meeting him, and I know you all enjoy very much getting to know him. It's really an honor for us to have Coach this caliber here, joining our family. And as China Jude said in the press release, he's just one of us. He's one of these people we know will fit right into this college. He believes in the values we believe in. He actually, after I said Iowa, I better say he actually is one of us. And he grew up in Madison, New Jersey, which is right across the river. I I guess you can imagine, if you're my size, basketball is something you took to. So I really do follow basketball at every level. So I am really looking forward to the season coming up, to watch this coach build a team and fit in here and be part of this community. So, thanks to all of you for coming today. China, thank you for all you're doing to move this athletic program forward. We have had lots of good things happening in our conference, so I think everything is pointing in the right direction. So welcome, Coach. China, Jude.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to open up the same way at the time that I offered our new head coach this position. It's a great time to unite. It definitely is. Today, we're here to announce what is expected to be one of the many exciting times at Queens College, the announcement of new head men's basketball coach Darryl Jacobs. First, I would like to thank Michael Forrester, our Director of Athletics Communication, and Michael Gordon, our Assistant Athletic Director of Fitness and Game Operations, as well as the rest of the staff for setting up this press conference. Next, thanks to the search committee and the athletic senior staff facilitated by Associate Athletic Director and Senior Administrator Jennifer Lawrence. Where are you at? For going through this painstaking task of weeding down to from 130 applicants to successful one applicant or one successful candidate. I would like to also acknowledge a very special person, Coach Elizabeth Lemanowski. Wave your hand, Coach. Coach Lemanowski is our head women's basketball coach, and I'm not sure if she was given the same opportunity for a press conference. But I wanted to make sure that I acknowledge her efforts in turning our women's basketball program around in one season. I mean, she really worked hard. She's an excellent recruiter. She's an excellent coach, very intense, very passionate in the game. And her team's success has been featured in many of our news media outlets, including ESPN's top 10 plays of the game. So I mean, that really helped us get on the national map when it came to basketball. I would like to thank Kirk Papanakis, if I pronounce that right, Papanakis, and his staff for their 19 years of service at this institution. Kirk ends his career record with over a 500 winning percentage. Quintet, 18 plus win seasons, including 3 20-win seasons. 2 NICAC, which is now the East Coast Conference Championship and NCAA Division II bid. Kurt was provided the opportunity to join our family on a full-time basis, but his family was growing, and his heart and commitment in the New York public school system made him perform a selfless act by relinquishing his part-time position to open doors for another. So, Kurt, you're not here, of course, but I'm going to publicly say once again, thank you. Wish him much success in the next phase of his life. The Queens College staff is a bunch of classy, hardworking, and dedicated individuals who only have one thing on their minds, is to provide quality service program and athletic programs for the Queens College community. And we do take all of our searches very seriously, and in this position it was no different. We assembled a college-wide committee to evaluate over 130 Division I, 2, 3 head coaches and assistant coaches, former pro and international coaches, as well as AAU coaches, to select an educator, mentor, coach, and a gentleman to lead our programs at the next level. We evaluated the New York Times to the area of sports and community, academic strength, recruitment, fundraising, alumni engagement, and overall personality. Because we definitely have to have a different look. And I know Coach Jacobs does have a different look. So what we came up with was Coach Jacobs. 6 questions. That was pretty much when a person truly answered it all the way through. It's about 4 pages long. PowerPoint presentations, meetings with committees, staff, student athletes, college leadership. Coach Jacobs clocked about 2,100 miles in this entire process to endure all of these meetings and interviews and the grilling and drilling to get to this particular point. Because we already flew with many candidates in, Coach Jacobs kept driving back and forth, and we definitely appreciate that. Here are some of Coach Jacobs' highlights. He's had stops at Virginia State, Rockman University, University of Delaware, Asian College, Montclair State University, and CUNY's Lehman College. So he's truly a D2 guy. He recently won his the conference's team academic award, which recognizes his basketball program with the highest grade point average. And of course, all of the teams that he has coached as the head coach has earned an average of 2.7 grade point average. He's won 4 conference championships, 2 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances, multiple national rankings of the teams that he's coached. He's even had victories against Division I programs, and he actually took the guaranteed money on top of it. 4 conference coaches of the years, 4 runner-up coaches of the years. This also includes an HRSN runner-up national coach of the year. Coach Jacobs is the chair of the NCAA Division II Men's Basketball National Committee. He is the chair of the NCAA Men's Basketball South Region Rankings Committee and a member of the NCAA Division II National Committee for Men's Basketball. And he's also the acting chair of this former conference for the Men's Basketball Committee. He also serves on the board of directors for the Center for High Blood Pressure Ablation. Okay, I know that there's a lot more, Coach, but I'm going to let you speak on the rest, of course, the press release and say all the other wonderful things about you. So one of the things that I appreciate about Coach Jacobs is that he's willing to learn. I think it was last year, Coach Jacobs, I saw you in Atlanta at the NCAA Regional Rules Compliance Seminar. And you don't see a lot of coaches there. And those who do see them, mostly Division I coaches, just trying to stay out of trouble in some regards. But to see a Division II coach be able to network with a lot of administrators and still be invested in learning about issues of compliance, I definitely appreciate that. And we had a chance to chat a little bit about that. So there's a small population of Division II coaches who would attend that seminar. And so he fitted very well with the industry. So it goes to show you that Coach Jacobs is committed to learning and growing. He's poised, strong, witty, passionate, and organizing strategies to lead a team. And it seems like every time I call him on the phone to just chat with him, he's wiping his car down. He's always wiping his car down so that he's just really shiny and clean. He's like, I have to have a car good. And I really appreciate that. So that's just the attention to details that he has. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to our head men's basketball coach, Darryl Jacobs.
Thank you, Ms. Jude, for that gracious introduction. When she's talking about my vehicle, she calls me, when you get my age, you do anything you can to get a workout. So the best way to get a workout when it's 90 degrees, you wipe down your car, you get a good sweat in, and you feel good about yourself. And I do pay attention to details, so every time I take it to the car wash and get it waxed, I always go over it with the workers there to make sure it's meticulous. So now they're trained. When I come back, they walk around with me and say, Coach, it's perfect. That's the way you want it. So I am a person that pays attention to detail. Good morning, everyone. Let's have some enthusiasm here. It is truly an honor to be standing here before all of you as the new head men's basketball coach here at Muyskens College. First of all, I'd like to thank Ms. Jude, the Vice President for Athletics, President Dr. Muyskens, When we talked about, when I first met Dr. Muyskens, and when I walked in his office, I told Ms. Jude, the Iowa connection is going to come up. And that's the first thing he said to me. How can a young man like you go from Patterson, New Jersey to Oskaloosa, Iowa? And I told him I was looking for an opportunity where I could play two sports. And that was the only institution that allowed me to play football and basketball. And when I found out about Muyskens went to Central College, that was outright. And I was like, wow, this is going to be a very interesting conversation. I didn't tell him how much I beat up on him. I can tell him now I got a job. So I didn't tell him how much we beat up on him. But that connection in itself was very something I was looking forward to. And something I we will continue to dialogue on as well. And Central College is in Pell Iowa. And if you don't know nothing about Pell Iowa, they famous for winners. They famous for winners. So some of these winners in here might be from Pell Iowa. So that's what it's known for. Alabama, thank you. The Vice President of Student Affairs. It was great meeting you, and we had great dialogue as well. I'm looking forward to working with you as well. The selection committee. I want to thank the selection committee for their gracious things and selected me for this position. Also, the basketball players who were involved in the process as well. It's great to see you young men here this morning. I also would like to thank the most important person in my life. And if I don't do this, there's no way I can go home. And that is my wife, Latasha. She's not here today. She's traveling on business because originally she thought the press conference was going to be Tuesday as opposed to Thursday. So she has some travel with some business to be attending to. So as I always tell her, don't make me go this. I also want to acknowledge the former head coach here, Coach Papanakis. I've known Kurt for over 15 years. I competed against Kurt, the head coach at Muyskens College. I have nothing but great things and admiration for Kurt. He's done a wonderful job here. He's a good colleague and he's a good friend. So I just want to acknowledge him as well. I'm thrilled to be back here in the Tri-State area, where some of the world's best basketball coaches and players currently reside or have resided. One of the things I enjoyed most about coming back here and being able to coach was the friendships that I always had, and now they've become even more prevalent. I stayed in touch with a lot of people in the area, and I would come up here quite often, getting a lot of players from New York City in the boroughs to come play for me at my different institutions. So it was great being able to come back home and hopefully get some of the players to stay here. The question I've been asked most is why Muyskens College? Let me tell you why. We are the 5th largest Division II in the country. We are ranked among the top 50 colleges and university academics in the Northeast region, according to the U.S. News and World Report. The athletic department is currently ranked among the top half in the nation. We have an 80% graduation rate of our student athletes currently. The athletic teams are ranked in the top half of the country in competitiveness. Diversity, we have 129 different countries represented among our student body. So you begin to understand why Muyskens College. What is my coaching philosophy? We will be a program that's committed to academic and athletic excellence, community service, personal development, and sportsmanship. We're going to get out in the community and promote Muyskens College brand locally, regionally, nationally, and internationally. We're going to engage the campus and surrounding communities. We will be a fundamentally sound basketball team that will be committed to defending, rebounding, and taking care of basketball. If we do those things, gentlemen, we'll be among the upper echelons of the conference on a regular basis. We will play a exciting brand of basketball that the fans will enjoy. I believe in making the game an experience as opposed to an event. So I want to bring a exciting brand of basketball that everybody can come out and enjoy. We're going to get up and down the floor a little bit. And we're going to try to do some things that's never been done here before. As I was on the interview process with the players, I asked them, why not us? And that would be my motto, why not us? We have a great group that's coming back here. We have 2 all-conference second-team guards coming back, top 4 scorers returning to the program. So this is one of the few programs. Matter of fact, it's the first program I walked into that I really don't have to prepare from the bottom up. The other programs I had to build from the ground up. be competitive. So I'm very excited to be coming into a program. I already have some pieces here and I don't have to go out and really do much. In closing, I'm looking forward to working with the faculty, staff, and administration. I challenge alumni to come out and support their alma mater. It's going to take a total team effort, everyone, and everybody must be out there. The definition of impact player. Impact players who makes everybody around them better. If we all strive to be impact players, then we become a better team. I heard someone once say, if you stand in the way of progress, you find yourself on the other side of history. Don't let that be you. Do not let that be you. Everywhere I've been as a head coach, it wasn't just me and the players. It took the whole college community to make it successful. That starts with facilities, admissions, grounds, residential life. Everybody played a big part. I was just telling Dr. Muyskens about when I won the championship at Rockman University, and I made a bet with our president. He didn't think he was going to win, but the bet was if I could get championship rings for certain people in certain departments. He said yes. We won the championship. He had to buy 65 rings. You should have seen the faces of the people on campus, from facilities, admissions. They were so excited. The ladies had pendants. They wanted pendants. They were very surprised and shocked when I came to them and said, hey, we're going to get you a championship pendant, whatever you want. So that's very, very important. I understood the importance of the team. I understood the importance that everybody played a part. And that's what it's going to take here. Everybody must play a part. And I know a lot of alumni that went to school here and I've been in touch with. They're very excited about me being here. They're ready to get back engaged in the college life and ready to come out and support. So I challenge everybody that's here today. Let's be an impact player. Let's be an impact player. Play your role. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach. At this point, if anyone has any questions for Coach Jacobs, we'll take them now. Okay, if there's no questions, then we'll conclude this press conference. For the media that's here, if you guys want to do any one-on-one interviews, just come on now. We'll make those available to you. Thank you all very much for coming out, and thank you for your support of Queens College Athletics.